And I was just sitting up thinking about the situation with May. It's like, to know that she don't try to sit back and think about the intention about what we both done wrong, or how say like the situation we in, like that's my baby, that's my world. So my stubbornness and her stubbornness was playing a major part the day we fell out. You get what I'm saying? She could have at any time calmed me down, said anything to calm me down. Honestly, could have been a real nigga about this shit. Told me that she was gonna come see me that day. It's just crazy that every time we have an argument or every time I raise my voice, she wanna cut me off, like all the way off. And it's like, you gotta be out your rabbit ass mind. Like, you really think this is logical? Like, how childish is this shit? Like, girl, we not breaking up. It's not gonna happen. It's like, if I could get her to see that, like, we not gonna break up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter if it's months later, we're gonna end up in a home together with a backyard, with the fixings and shit for the children and the garden. I'm talking about a nice backyard, a big backyard, like fruits and vegetables and space for the children to play. Like, yeah. Like, I'm already hip to this shit. It just be like, Kaja, it seems like she wanna play the victim so fucking bad. Like, okay, it makes sense. You do. Honestly, that's the approach, that's the vibe that you gave everybody. You had just answered my phone call 2 days before we got into it, and we stayed on the phone for like 2 hours, and I have proof of this shit. Like, I don't have screenshots, but I can log back into that text now and see the fucking, the things. You feel what I'm saying? To see the message where you end the call and they say how long y'all been on the phone. If I recall correctly, it was like 1:46 or it was over 2 hours. And that's on my soul. I just remember looking at it at 1:46 and being like, damn, we've been on the phone for a long time. So, that alone just giving me the vibes that she don't want to give up on this situation. You dig what I'm saying? So, fuck around, probably like 2 or 3 days later, calling her job because she got me blocked everywhere. And it's like, she not saying shit. She not saying, like, when we was talking on the phone that day, she didn't even say shit because, I gave her the option. I was like, hey, we don't even have to talk. Like, I just want to be in your presence. Like, I just want to see you or feel close to you. You know what I'm saying? And so she didn't talk. Granted, those whole 2 hours, we probably said about 5 or 6 things to each other. But we was listening to music and I was watching a movie. Even in that conversation, she hung up in my face. So I'm calling her job. She hung up in my face. The point of calling her job actually is to talk to my baby. It's not to call up there and this, that, and the third. But she kept hanging up like she had shit to say to me. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna do something nice for her. And I'm gonna call her there. I'm gonna send her some sweets. Send her in the chair some sweets. Because I was like, honestly, how she been acting, I'm not finna buy her no meal. Like I'm tired of giving my all the cash and knowing that I shouldn't be being treated like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I sent the little. I really was looking for some chocolate covered strawberries, but I sent that. So, cause I use DoorDash. If they ain't got chocolate covered strawberries on DoorDash, it gotta be a special occasion for me to go to a website. But I wasn't sending it right then, so I sent it. Sent the food, and I called her job again. Oh, fuck, I cannot remember if it was before. I could go look, but I'm out on screen recording. But I can't remember if it was before. Oh, shit. I'm not sure if it was before she got the food or after, but I'm pretty sure it probably was after. But my intentions, I wasn't going to call her at all. But I just called because... See, okay, at one point, I think it was before she got the food. She was like, why do you keep calling up here, my boss, this, that, and the third? Mind you, this is the most she done said to me since the last time we seen each other in person. Because the time we was on the phone, we didn't talk. I didn't even ask her how she was doing. Like, we probably brought up 3 different things and said like 5 or 6 things to each other, I promise. So it's like, this is the first thing she said to me. And I was like, baby, I've been calling your phone all day. What you expect? Mind you, she has come out and I'm not telling y'all this shit to bash her. I'm actually putting this energy out there so me and her can come back and look at it later. You get what I'm saying? Because in order to make better decisions, we gotta see what we doing right and wrong. We gotta see what we doing right and wrong. So I told her, I was like, baby, don't you think it would have been wise to just text me back from your phone the first time I called? Because if you would have done that, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So, long story short, she hung up on me again. So basically, at this point, I feel like, well, at the time, I wasn't even feeling like this. At this time, I feel like, I might not feel like this later, but right now, I feel like she set the shit up. Like, like I've been telling her this shit for the longest. It's a spirit in her that don't fuck with me. Like the shit that she do to me, I would never do to her. I promise y'all, like, and it's crazy because I should pay attention to the disloyalty, but it's like, I know that's not her intentions. If you study Scorpio or if you study Libra, Libra come right before Scorpio. So Libra, basically Scorpio has more mature vibrations, but the same vibrations that a Libra would have. And I know for a fact, Libras are known to ignore you. Well, no. Libras are known to be socialites. So it only makes sense that, that she will be picking up on some of those energies. And this ain't no shit that I'm making up. I'm shivering a little bit because I'll talk about it later. I feel like I'm withdrawing from alcohol. I was drinking like every day of this month, but then I slowed. Well, I ain't gonna say every day. I do like 3 days, and then chill out for a couple days, But so anywho, back to the goddamn story. Cause I want y'all also to know, like, I know this seems like I'm throwing salt, but no, my platform started off with me talking about communication. That was the first piece of content that I've ever had. Well, it was talking about spirituality and my journey of spirituality. Then it was being a communication guru. So I talk about all my conversations. I talk about different conversations that I see on the internet that spark some type of learning situation that I see in our black people. You get what I'm saying? So this is not to slander her. At this point, I'm not even promoting my YouTube because I don't know. I just feel like I wanna. I prefer going live on my YouTube. Like I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just doing all this shit for documentation because I'm not a bitch that writes. I'm not a bitch that writes shit down. I'm a nigga that record. Fuck. So nobody got space for all that shit. So I uploaded to YouTube. But long story short, okay, I got in my feelings because I'm like, okay, should I call? Now this the bullshit I be going through. Well, I know the right thing to do, right? I know the right thing to do, but it's like it's like a spiritual pull that be like, fuck the rules, bro. Talk to your woman, connect to your woman, get in contact with your woman. Like keep trying, and it's not what the vibe says. It's just how it feels. It's a vibe. Like it's like kind of like anxiety. I was like, should I call her back and ask her? So I called her back. I asked. I said, "Baby, you never said if you was gonna call me after you got off work, or text me, or you just hung up." And the motherfucker hung up again. So you get what I'm saying? Like this, just like this is what this is equivalent to. This is why this fuck with me so bad. And I'm gonna just put it on the table. Kaja couldn't handle somebody doing me like that, right? She couldn't handle somebody doing her mother like that. She couldn't handle somebody doing her daughters like that. So for you to think that it's okay to just ignore my calls even when we mad at each other, you got me fucked up. Cause you supposed to be my life partner. You supposed to be my best friend, high key. I'm supposed to be closer to you than I am to my best friends. Nigga, I'm closer to you than I am to my own mama. I don't be having no adults to talk to, or even no adults that I want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? It should be me and my church and videos and live and people that come on my live and the people that I'm cool with on Messenger, like actual friends, you know. But it's like I don't be wanting to talk to them. Like I've been working a whole, I've been no this whole year I've been working towards one goal. It's to moving back in with my baby, and it's like she want me to be patient and shit. But it's like, bro, like, like, what the fuck do you mean be patient? Like, we ain't lived together righteously since July. Okay, I understand you are afraid of living with me. And that's not some shit that I'm ashamed to admit because it's the truth. I'm ashamed of how I make you feel and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm ashamed that I can make you feel like I witnessed you being hurt from what I said or what I done and the shit. fucks with me. You get what I'm saying? It's and I'm talking about when she's like scared. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, Cash, I never did this to you. Like, I know you have a history of this, but it's like, damn, shawty, like, you really holding off moving back in, and it's crazy. Like, we literally, when we was living together in the hotel, we literally had one incident where the police was called in 6 months. Now, I'm not saying that's a good thing, no, it's a horrible thing, but I just feel like I just feel like only the bad shit is highlighted in her mind, especially when something bad happened, because it'd be like, see, here she go again. But no, because if you forgave me for that last time, it's not she go again. It's she has this problem. It's like when you see it this time, it's supposed to be, I mean, in hindsight, I understand, but it's like it's supposed to be like a new vibration. You're not supposed to punish me for all the other times I hurt your feelings or hurt you or did some shit that was overwhelming, bro. We literally fell out because I had a nervous breakdown, bro. That's why she fucking ended up talking on the phone with me, because she had to come to some type of realization she was tripping. Like, you gonna cut me off when I was begging you, telling you I didn't want to be alone. Like, that don't mean that we have to be in each other's face. It just mean like, girl, if I call you or I text you, answer the fucking phone. Like, so it's just a shit that I'm like, I be looking at it and just thinking about, like, baby, like you act like you just be spick and span, perfect, spotless. And then what killed me is, like, we was talking about cheating the last day that you brought up the fact that I was the one cheated first. That's literally not the point. Like, it's we understand that, but what I'm speaking on is simply the hurt I'm actually experiencing because you live with a man. And I can't call my girlfriend at night. You live with a man that thinks y'all are together, but in retrospect, you just using him. Bruh, what the fuck? Like, I've never been through no shit like this. I've never heard of no shit like this. I don't know who the fuck she think she playing. And this another thing that's crazy. I used to like Herman. I used to respect him a whole lot until he did some stuff to play me, but I just like paid that shit because it's like, nigga, you a nigga. So if I could scam a little young woman, I would too. So long as I'm short, I used to go with her baby daddy. She living with her baby daddy right now. Now, yeah, she done clarified that he know that she all about me, but it's still like, this the point I was finna make. If my wife wanted to be polyamorous, we can be polyamorous. I won't ever do polygamy, but I feel like if my wife wanted to be polyamorous, then that should be dead on that. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, that's a bad person to choose because I have a history with him and you have a whole 8-year history with him. Probably 10-year history with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, First of all, let's talk about how disrespectful it is. Motherfucker. Like, motherfucker. I'm not gonna call you no B word, but girl. Like, it's just so, like, she be acting like that. I'm bringing up some shit that's so, oh my God, why you just don't get over this? Why you just don't accept this? You really think my mind finna accept the fact that you living with a whole man? That's the part I want to stay on. That's the only part I care about, because I could give a fuck about y'all friendship, relationship, how the sex was when y'all had it, this, that, and the third. I could give a fuck about all this shit, y'all, because I know he ain't fucking with me. He know he not fucking with me. And he ain't never fucked me. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. So it's like, so basically, that's just the main thing, because it's like, baby, I accept a lot of things about you, but you still fall short of accepting key elements to who I am. I have it my way. There's no other way around it. I don't care what you call me. I don't care how you see the shit. I get shit done my way. And if I see that your way is okay, then I will let it be. Actually, 9 times out of 10, I let her control shit anyway. I just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Like what I mean by things going my way is like, bro, I have the blueprint to what's gonna make this family work. All I can do is show her the fucking blueprint and expect her to uphold the blueprint. Bro, I still haven't showed her the fucking blueprint because she been running from the shit for a whole year. And I want to make this shit clear. I'm not mad at her about this shit. Like, one thing I learned, you can't depict the anger of a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I watched my ex, like, I looked her dead in her eyes, and she still beat my ass. You get what I'm saying? Like, she still cut me. You know what I'm saying? These two different situations, like, so it's like, I don't know what I was finna say, but I just feel like some shit with my girl, like the loyalty shit, like, I would never in my life, like, do y'all know how many times this girl done laughed in my face with somebody else, and I just had to eat that shit? So I finally started feeling sorry for myself. It's been like, I think it's been like, oh, it's 4:20. I'm finna roll up. But I think it's like, nigga, I got a message on Messenger. How the fuck y'all ain't notify me? How you gonna put it at the end of the list just because it's on my other Facebook page? Nigga, that need to be the top motherfucking priority. Anyway, yeah, I just finally started feeling sorry for cause it's like, well, tonight I finally dropped some tears, but I still haven't boohoo cried. And I honestly feel like it's because she confirmed everything I need to know. Honestly, the last day we was together, but the whole time we was together, these couple days, kind of was all I needed to calm my spirit. Like, it don't matter if I go away from years. Don't matter if she go away from years. That chemistry gonna always be there. And I feel this in a way that I hug her. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, fuck the eye contact. Like, let me hug you though. Like, I don't even know. Because I'm a different type of hugger too. Like, I like to hug your back and caress your back and pull it close to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the ass. Like, ooh, shit. Okay. Man, that shit be feeling like sex. A hug on my life. But anyway, so I'm that type of person. Like, I don't know. I just be feeling like, I know I done said this like 5 times, but I just feel like it's weird as fuck. And it's fucked up that I have to go through this. You know what I mean? But I kid you not, I will end up with Casual Jackson Coleman on my soul. I will end up with her. And all you bitches is gonna eat a breeze. The fuck? We're gonna walk by looking so beautiful. We're gonna drive by looking so beautiful. You eat my breeze, nigga. Ooh, that's a new eat my breeze. But nah, like, so, long story short, I know I was supposed to been finish this, but I forgot. I kept wanting to go back to it, but I thought I told the whole story. I ended up calling up there, calling, and her coworker or whatever, I was kind of getting into it with them, but I didn't. So, ended up, I just called and let them stay on the phone with the speaker off while I played with my children. And I remember one time I called up there, I heard a man voice. I bet you it was Pee Wee. Another time I called up there, I think it was a white dude voice. And the other time, it was supposed to be a police officer. You did what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah. I really gotta get some information on this goddamn thing because I feel like since it's a business, they made her press charges. But the bonding company say I don't have no charges. But it's just like stuff like that. Like, you really out to get revenge on me? Like, how can't you see the logic and what the fuck happened? Like, it's like, no, I'm gonna prove a point to her. She gon' call herself into jail. Like, really, nigga? You literally tell me all the time that you in love with me. Like, in love with me. You've never been in love before. I'm your everything. I'm your rock. I'm your wife. You don't even tell me. You show me, like, bro. So it's like, how can I even look at it as a human being? How can you as a human being want to do this to another human being when you know for a fact, you know for a motherfucking fact you're not scared of me, and all you had to do was pull up on me, and you know damn well I'm not trying to get put out my mama's house. So I wouldn't be having no big ass argument and shit. Like, so then it wasn't shit to argue about, nigga. It was time to make up. The fuck? Like, this shit be pissing me off, bro. Like, low key, like, cause it's like, damn, Casual, it's like you can't be trusted, bro. You said that I don't trust you 15, 20 times the last time we was, like, when we was in the backyard not too long ago. You said that shit 15, 20 times, my dog. Like, 15, 20 times. And it's like, what makes you think we trust each other? This shit is way beyond, like, it's way, it's on a whole nother level. It don't even have. I said this before because I remember it. I got photographic memory, but at one point, shit, I lost my train of thought that quick. I don't even be tripping about that shit though. I don't be tripping about that shit. I just went bae was just like, even if she didn't know what to say, I just wish she would just like let her guard down. Like I feel like it's fucked up me being a woman. I show my emotional side, and it's like when I show my emotional side to my women, they act like they can't console me. Like, how is it so hard to put your arm around my shoulder and pull me a little closer to you and be like, baby, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, I be looking for the bare minimum. The absolute bare minimum. I be looking for the nurturer. You dig what I'm saying? But it's like with this situation with Kaja, she had to honestly go through the same type of shit I went through because I had to understand patience for my children. Like, honestly, with Kashi, like, I remember, basically, after I got back from Atlanta, uh, I fasted. Did I fast from weed? Because I feel very strongly that that's impossible. But I don't remember buying weed back then. That's crazy. I don't remember buying weed back then. Anyway, I was getting better with my spirituality. Shit, I had got me and my mom to a point where we was like cool. Like, that was my homegirl. And even with her helping me with Kashi, that was my homegirl for real. Like, but I had worked on it because, like, once you start learning the signs, you can learn how to communicate with them. Like, you can learn how to phrase a sentence. Like, something I had to learn about my mama. I can't like ask her no shit like straight out or type shit. I have to make her seem like she came up with the idea. You know what I'm saying? So say it was tearing me down every time something bad happened between us. I would already tell her like, mine already hurts me when we start to disagree. Like, soon as the friction start, it hurts my feelings because I don't be trying to cause no fucking friction, and you just be going off, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So how do you think I feel once you start saying mean things or things? I mean, it could be truthful things, but it's still mean. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had to make her realize, like, oh, yeah, I'm sure you don't feel good when I do that. You know what I'm saying? Just even as a person that's working on myself, you see me working on myself. You see me working on being a good mom. You see me working on my tarot reading business, everything. And we just got closer and closer. That's one thing. But type of patience that I had to have for Kashi and learning my spiritual shit. Like, at one point, I didn't watch no funny shit, no crazy music, only stuff that was spiritual. And then I started to understand the fact that it's okay to laugh. It's okay to, be the person that we always been, because in a sense you're denouncing yourself. If you just totally change, you're going to be working the rest of your life to change who you was. Like, if you start changing who you is at 25, 30, then you're going to be working your whole life to change certain things about you. It's better to just accept them and to grow in the different ways that you behave. So, kind of you like the zodiac signs I was saying, I can't, like, with my girlfriend, I know that I can't question her with a certain tone. Like, this tone right here, I can't question her with this tone. I have to make it, like, a lighthearted question, make it seem like I don't really give a fuck, or just wait for her to expose the energy that I ask spirit to expose to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just the patience. Damn, did I forget to tell what I was talking about with Kashi? Yeah, I did. See, with Kashi, I had to learn how to play with her. Like, I had my spiritual life, but I also had my Kashi, and I had to literally learn how to play with her. Like, and I learned how to be a mom. Like, I taught myself, like, put your phone down. Like, pay your daughter some attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, put your phone down. Actually get on the floor and play the games with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Like, I had to tell myself, even with the fact that I had to learn how to play with her instead of making her play the game that we was actually playing. I let her imagination run wild. Like, okay, she want to do this with the game, so we gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's teaching myself. I had to unlearn and relearn. I taught myself all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, with Kaja, I know it's a spiritual thing that she's gonna have to learn before anything really, really changes. And I'm willing to go through that with her because, I mean, once her chakras get open and once she starts to feel the reaction that I feel from being ignored, then she would, like, she just would understand. Some people would say that that's the narcissist in me or whatnot, but it's like, no, Geminis are known for, I tell you, the number one thing that makes Gemini violent is when you belittle them. Okay? So, when you ignore them, you make them feel lesser than, because it's like, hey, I didn't paid everything you said attention, and you don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about. You ain't even paying me. You're not even focusing on what I'm talking. You're not even focusing on the conversation. And so, like, bro, I've learned that on so many levels. Like, I even like Bay told me recently. She was like, well, I told her that I didn't even used to talk on the phone until nighttime, till my children wasn't around. And she was like, yeah, you did that with me the first time we talked. I was like, damn, you remember shit like that? See, that's that shit. That's that sexy shit right there. It was because I didn't remember that, but it put icing on the cake to let her know that I've been this nigga. I'm super spiritual, but when I'm dealing with somebody that don't think from the mindset that I'm thinking from, or the spirituality that I'm thinking from, it's hard to cope. Now, another thing, what helped me is to understand people more and just to be humble more, like to actually be on a sense where fuck what I feel and what I gotta say. Let me just let this person be great. You know what I'm saying? What made me understand that was dealing with the Bible and Jesus. Like, once I learned about the spirits, the different spirits that's in people, like, the way people come off as you, it's not really, you shouldn't pay it to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? You should, like, realize that it's the spirit, and the spirit that's in them that's coming at you a certain way has probably been raised up to be that way. You know what I'm saying? You never know how many bad conversations this person had and lost until they eventually started winning and felt confident enough to do it to other people. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot. And I am a communication guru. Like, I know this shit is everything. And I know for a fact that I want to be patient with my lady. But at this point, I'm kind of comfortable with the fact that, that I don't want to be with her until we move back in. Because I honestly feel like one day I'm going to snap and I'm going to go over there and I'm going to do something to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just want to stay away, kind of. Like, it's fucked up because it's just fucked up, bro. It's fucked up on all type of levels. Like, me, Kashi, and Nova should be with our family, not these people that we living around right now. Yeah, they our family, but like, I don't feel like the bond that we're making right now with people is, I wanted to use the word fertile, but it's not shit. Like, it's not abundant. It's not helping us prosper in no type of way. Like, everybody know I love my mama, but I can't stand that lady, bro. So it's like, instead of even thinking about where I'm at and where I'm living, I just think about I'm supposed to be with my girlfriend. Like, yeah, my mama talk to the kids crazy, this, that, and the third, you know, this, that, and the third. And it's like, well, shit wouldn't be going on if we wasn't with my girlfriend. But see, the pros of being where I'm at right now is that I have hella amount of time to make myself do all the things that I want to do. And I would get that shit done. I literally stopped putting love spells on the altar like this week. I promise y'all. Like, so right now I have my ancestor altar and my prosperity altar. Yeah, and it's just, you know, basically I'm just focusing on what like I need to focus on, and you know, we'll come together when we come together. Like, it's crazy because I am so fucking predictable. Like, if you know Sagittarius, you know that they're super fucking like by the schedule. I don't know people by the schedule like Sagittarius by the schedule. Her nose is stopped up. I don't have no snot in it. It's just stopped up, and I don't know why. So, excuse me. It just feel funny sometimes. Y'all know how that shit be. You just gotta move it out the way for a second. But so the fuck was I talking about, bro? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not tripping about the casual situation. Like, y'all know me. This is me. It's always been me. It ain't gonna change. You know, I wish motherfuckers would get some motherfucking sense and start liking my videos or commenting. Like, motherfuckers really think I be up here just doing this shit for fun, nigga. If you actually watch the video and you feel where I'm coming from, say it, nigga. Like, what's the point of just watching somebody all they love complaining ass videos? I want y'all to know though, and get this shit clear. This shit is for teaching purposes only. And what I mean by that is that I'm always Baba. I'm gonna always be Baba. That's the title that was given to me by the source energy. I am Baba. There's no other way around the shit. I'm Baba. So even if I'm not the one that teaches, I'm the one with all the knowledge. So I have to teach it to somebody. I have to give the knowledge and teach it to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Those people can teach it to the world. You know what I'm saying? But I am Baba. At all times, I'm teaching. Like, most time when you hear me talking to my daughter, if I say something to her that kind of hurt her feelings or something, I'm going to come back and I'm going to explain myself because I need her to know she don't have to feel hurt. It just was a conversation. And I was just correcting her. She don't have to feel sorry or feel hurt. Do you know that my mama told me the other day to shut up because I told my daughter she don't have to feel sorry for something? But literally, this is what I tell my daughter every day. Like, baby, you don't have to be sorry about that. Like, okay, this is what happened. She went to the bathroom. When she came back, she was like, I'm sorry that I took so long in the bathroom. That's fear, bro. My mama got this fear tactic, this fear vibration on her. Like, she didn't used to act like this, bro. And it fucks with me so bad. Like, she didn't used to act like this. Like, being this damn timid, it's just like I just want to slap everybody downstairs when my baby downstairs. Then like the other day I heard her say, I'm not ugly. I had to check out her ass then. And I called her up here. I asked her, she said her cousin said this, that, and third. And I told her to tell her that I didn't want to hear no ugly shit. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody being ugly. And so my mom was like, don't be going up there telling your mama this, that, and third. And I made it known. I heard what was going on and asked my daughter to come up here tell me what the fuck happened. And what else happened? Oh, and I told them that, and I told Kashi that you can come tell me anything, anytime, for any reason. If you got something to tell your mama, come tell her. No, what the fuck? This is like, I don't know, bro. So I'm not even gonna get into that. But so basically y'all see that things are well. Things are swell. I'm happy. I'm happy as a person, and I can honestly say that. Like, y'all see me go through a depression for the longest. Bro, I've been drinking hella water. I've been exercising. I've been going outside. I've been dancing. I've been laughing. Like nigga, I'm healed. The fuck, I'm not depressed no more. I don't feel alone no more. And I don't know what my ancestors did, but I think the God and all of the energies that's helping me, the God energy that's in every angel, spirit, demon, fairy, gnome, Jill that helps me get through shit. Cause like that's literally what I prayed for. And I'm just literally realizing that I don't feel alone. That's a good ass, like, it makes me excited, but it kind of scares me too. But it's like, because I don't want to jinx it. But, nigga, I don't feel alone, and I feel good. And I also feel like because when me and Kendra just had our little spat or whatever, I don't know what to call it, disagreement, beef or whatever. I don't like to call it beef though. I had talked to a lot of my friends. Well, they ended up calling me. Not a lot, just Thomas. That's crazy. I just realized both of their ass twins. Now I got 3 twin friends, and I'm a Gemini. That's crazy. That's crazy. So you got my 2 brothers, twins, and then you got my boo. He live in Atlanta. That's my baby daddy. But no, I just call him my boo and my baby daddy because that's my baby, first of all. And he took care of me. Like that's one thing I can say about twin. He's a good ass friend. He didn't even tell me that his sister was talking shit about me. Like that's how comfortable he made it for me when I escaped Atlanta for the second time. What the fuck? I'm not going back to Atlantis. I'm not going back to Atlantis. Atlantis keep making me escape. I don't think my vibe, my frequency is on point with Atlantis. I probably need to stop talking bad about Atlantis. Because I do say I don't like it no more, and it's oversaturated every time I talk about Atlantis. Bro, I like Atlantis. Atlantis just, bro, y'all be kicking me. The spirits in Atlantis be kicking me the fuck out, bro. Like, but back to the point, Twin's just a good ass friend, and he asked me, did I want to have a baby in the future? And I was like, hey, yeah, I have a baby by you. You tall as fuck. He not the finest motherfucker in the world. But he light skinned, he's skinny, he got some good skin, and he tall as fuck, and he cool as shit. And he a Capricorn. Like, so that's my motherfucking dog. On life, that's my dog. So I just call him my baby daddy. I should call him baby mama. Cause he gay as fuck. That's my boo though. Like, we just need some more content to talk about, cause I can't talk about your sister every time we get on the phone, girl. Like, no, can't do it. So, but yeah, I just be rambling, bro. Like, this literally all I used to do on my live. But see, back then, let me tell y'all how that shit was. Let me tell y'all exactly how that shit was. Cause I got the energy, bro. Like, I don't know where all this energy came from. It needed me coming from me getting the fuck out of town, cause I'm tired of casually playing with my motherfucking top. Matter of fact, soon I might have to ask my cousin, can I come live where she at? Because I'm not finna do this with her, bro. I'm not. Damn. My camera backwards. But, okay, so my light used to be sitting up like this. And I used to be sitting up like this. But it used to be up there on my dresser. And I used to just be sitting right here in the chair. And I literally bought this chair for my tarot readers. And made money. I don't understand these women on YouTube that keep doing YouTube videos, but y'all ain't doing tarot readings. How the fuck does that work? You making tarot reading videos, but you're not doing personal readings? How does that? I don't know how that work, bro. I don't know. I don't know how they work. But like I was telling y'all, I be exercising, bro. I be exercising. You won't find no motherfucking. I was just gonna say you won't find no alcohol in here. But see, these are for my ancestors. That alcohol and that alcohol. Like, full bottles. Like, I do this shit for real. Y'all motherfuckers be the ones tripping. I does this shit for real, for real. So, for real, for real. I'm only gonna fucking smoke because, bro, this fucking cold. Oh, man, or whatever the fuck I got going on. I ain't got time for it. What all did I talk about in this video, bro? Like, I know I talked about babe. Shit, bro. This is a manic morning. This is definitely a manic morning because I didn't sleep last night. It's like the night before. Why the fuck? Actually, I ain't tripping about it. Sometimes you just gotta let spirit do what the fuck spirit doing. And that's on my soul. Yeah, so I'm finna get off here. Um, I'm hoping that I get some good vibes. I'm finna play some Hertz frequencies so I could bring some healing vibes to myself. I be wanting to send this stuff to my girlfriend, but I don't like being ignored. So, you know, people be so crazy. They be saying shit like, why you calling her a wife? She not a wife. Not to me. I'm talking about it in like the community and media. In media and shit. They be like, she ain't a wife. That's a little girl or this, that, and the third. Or, I don't know. They be like, well, you ever hear how people be like, don't call me baby, I'm a grown woman, or this, that, and the third. Or you ever hear how people be like, calling a woman baby puts her back in that state of being a baby? Like, that's why pimps call their girls baby girl. So, like, I call my wife because that's the vibration I'm trying to get out of her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like why I appreciate my son calling me mama. And why I want all our other children calling both of us mama. Because it's like, nigga, I need this to work out. I need y'all to start seeing each other as brothers and sisters. Because, like, nigga, like, this is it. It is nothing else. This is it. This is it. This is all. Can't wait to get back control of my family. And what I mean by control is what the fuck I mean. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it. But I know the type of draws I wear. You dig what I'm saying? So I just want to get back control of my family by doing a couple things, bro. Like keeping communication right, trying to eat better, and trying to do more spiritual things together. So even if it's like all of us going to the park or going to the water, the river, or the creek, or the actual beach, or because we down here, we live on the water, we in Mobile, Alabama. So like we got all type of water we could go to. We got different parks with different waters. You get what I'm saying? So it's like bodies of water, nigga, not no pond or no shit. Nah, I'm talking about creeks and rivers and shit like that. I can't even tell you where a lake is in Mobile. I really don't think we got no lakes. I know where they got man-made lakes and ponds, but that's totally different. So yeah. But I feel like that's the most important thing that we can move towards right now because, for one, all these things will help our health and our mind and our emotions, our spirit, bro. Like, it's gonna take care of everything if we just work on eating right. What did I say? Our spirit, doing spiritual things together and working on our communication. Because it's a lot that I have to work on too, because we're still learning how to communicate with each other. Like me and my girl been knowing each other for going on 2 years. and she still haven't grasped the understanding of don't cut people off when they talking. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and honestly, I could do better in that area too because sometimes I be finna forget what I'm finna say and I cut somebody off. You know what I'm saying? So I know that's basically why she do what she do, but it's like, okay, we got a lot to work on, shawty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be looking at her like, this matters to me a whole lot. Like, this matters to me a whole lot. It matters to me because it's a part of my mental health and what's gonna keep me alive as a human. Getting fair communication from my woman, like type shit. Like if she horny and I ignore that shit, that's a lack of communication within the relationship. Like bodily, physical communication too. You know what I'm saying? Like because I should be more attentive to know the signs, you know what I'm saying? And maybe they aren't signs, you know. Y'all might have relationships where there aren't signs where, you know, she might be the initiator. But for me, I mean, you know, it's like, you know, but I forget what point I was trying to make. But it's just, I don't know, communication. Communication is the most important thing, man. I can't say that. I can't say that. It's really spirituality, but you can't have spirituality without communication. So I honestly feel like communication runs the world. That's why I feel like it's my ultimate calling as a Gemini. Like at this point, music not the most important thing. Knowledge is the most important thing. It's kind of like I would be working overtime type shit. Like, like if I wanted to do some shit, I have my conscious shit, my knowledgeable music, and my fun music. You know, like because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, don't nobody be wanting to hear that shit sometimes. Like, but it's needed. So, you know, that's the type of vibes I be on. I be on more so teaching the community so I could leave a village, you know what I'm saying? Or leave a town, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm gonna bring the way and then my followers are gonna come and actually make the way, if that makes sense. But that's not actually logical. I only say that because of my lack of trust. But yeah, I will have a sovereign city in the U.S. We will be sovereign citizens of the U.S. where we don't have to abide by any of their rules. We have our own rules. We have our own democracy. You know what I'm saying? Not saying they can't take our shit over. You know what I'm saying? Because we still in their country. But it's another thing I wanted to speak about earlier. I don't know when this shit gonna go off, but it's gonna go off. I'm not worried. Like, most people be like, she called the police on you, this, that, and third. No, because you don't know how this person grew up. I heard that her daddy, even the police. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and me being the founder of discreet society, I'm gonna have a lot of police on my side, bro. I'm gonna have police, politicians, advocates, lawyers, judges, um, Democrats, Republicans, police, security. Like you gotta be a dumb motherfucker to think you gonna elevate in this world. You gonna be equal to the quote unquote white man if you despise the police. That's the most ignorant shit. Like, of course, yeah, they come from a slavery background and KKK and this, that, and the third. Yeah, nigga, but they're still here. So why not play chess instead of, no, why not play checkers instead of chess? These niggas be doing all that extra work to play chess, and I'm gonna preach this shit to the end of the world because this is my knowledge. This shit that I've come up with. Well, the ancestors give me downloads, and nature gives me downloads. But it's like, damn, what I was saying, all you niggas playing chess, instead of playing checkers. Damn, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, when you can literally just be in cahoots with these people. Like, bro, if you really think Jay-Z and Beyonce don't fuck with the police, you're the dumbest motherfucker I know. Like, this is what y'all don't understand. When the violence and the shit happened with Black Lives Matter and all the shooting of the black people and black on black violence, this, that, and the third, these people are a part of the media. So when you're a part of the media, you have to know how the different subcategories, the different genres, the different varieties and different portals and societies and realms that you're dealing with. It's only right that they get supported by the police because they're big stars. They need protection. But it's only right if they still come out and advocate against, police violence. You know what I'm saying? Because they're working for the, like, it's like basically once you get to a certain level of stature, is it stature? Once you get to a certain level of eliteness, everybody's working together up there. Like, bro, like, it's like that for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that for real. Like, you ain't never heard the Sophia Stewart story. The lady that wrote The Matrix is a black woman. She wrote The Matrix and The Terminator. She's a fucking genius. Look her up. Sophia Stewart. I talk about her all the time. So, I talk about her all the time. Shit. What the fuck was I finna say? She took the shit to court to sue The Matrix for stealing her shit. And she lost because they was in LA. She let the case get thrown out or whatever after 7 years or however the right way to tell the story. I don't know the legal terms. So, like, the case had got thrown out over, like, it's like being expunged, but I don't know the right word. Got thrown out after 7 years. So she took the shit to Utah country and represented herself as a lawyer or whatever, or just as her own representative. And nigga, she won both cases. And she got Matrix 4 coming out that she supported. She didn't support 2 and 3 because she didn't have shit to do with it. Sophia Stewart is in the first Matrix. She put herself in the Matrix like Stephen King. She said I think Stephen King was the person she said that she respected, that Stephen King put himself in all his movies. So she did that for her first movie, put herself in it. The woman, the black woman, like the woman in Scary Movie 4 that Queen Latifah played, that's the Oracle, bro. Like, that's Sophia Stewart. And she has a history of being known. Like, she used to date Muhammad Ali back in the day. Like, bro, I can't make this shit up. It's like one of my most inspiring stories to tell. That story and another story by black women. The other story, I can't remember the woman's name, but I literally have her affirmations on my wall. Like, I can't even lie about this shit. Like, got the affirmations on my wall, bro. That's how much she inspired me. Like, I would never take that down. Like, let me see the type of shit she was saying. Since this live want to keep going. I am my rescue. Y'all see my dirty ass wild. But look, it says, I am my rescue. I believe in the unseen. I affirm myself. I created holistic success.